but it was real mushy longboard waves. And there's an A-frame wave, which is, it looks like the A-frame of a roof.
Okay.
You look at it facing you. So when you see an A-frame, you know, the parts that go down, that's the shoulders. So you want to position yourself right where the highest peak is and turn around. So that part's the part that catches you. You can go right or you can go left. You can cut each way. With me and Pops, there's an A-frame. On this side, there's a pier. So for some reason, he wants to go right towards the pier. I have no idea why. No idea. Or you can go left and just go. As long there's no pier. The closest thing's the jetty, a half a mile down. He decides to go right towards the pier.
Because that's the way the wave was for.
No, it was an A-frame. You can go either way.
I know, but I wanted to go right.
Exactly. So I ended up dropping in and going left, and I see this board with Santa Claus on top of it coming right towards me. And I just look at him, and both of us kind of have, well, I think he might have said, holy shit. I was thinking it. I was 12. I didn't feel comfortable saying that yet without an ass whooping. I just jumped off the board onto my back, and the board I see just going down the front of the wave, and I just see Dad, boom, right over it. And he has 2 layers of 10-ounce glass on it. His board's like bulletproof. Mine was just like a 2-layer ounce glass, you know? You get up, and there's like this groove that's like that long going into the side of the rail, from the rail into the board. And I mean, that thing, it took like, we didn't get it back for like 2 months, and it was in the shop, and he's sitting there going like, dude, what the heck is your problem? What are you doing?
What's up, Grom?
Yeah, and I was like, I'm sitting there like, I popped my head out of the water, and I'm like, no, Dad, it's your fault. It's your fault. You messed up my day. I can't surf anymore. You know? It was horrible. He totally dug. Yeah, he cried. And every time he took me surfing somewhere bigger, and he's always like this, if anything bad happens to me, he laughs. He thinks it's funny. I run out of gas on the side of the road, and if I call him for help, you what? So every time that we went out surfing, anytime, I remember we went to the jetty and it was big, and he's paddling, the set comes, and I barely see him make it over the waves. It's coming like this, and I'm down here, and I'm at the bottom, and as he gets over the top, he looks over. You know? And this thing, and I'm just like, you know, bam, just smashes me. I come up off the water. You know, my dad's in there. You gotta paddle harder, buddy. You gotta paddle harder.
I can see him doing it.
Yeah, and the same thing happened at Cayucas. A set came, and I'm like sitting there thinking that I can just sit and the wave will come. Well, sure enough, he makes it over, and he's like, you better paddle, buddy, like that. And I'm like, huh? And the wave comes and like pulls me over, and I'm sitting on it sideways, and I'm like, oh shit, you know, and just boom, like I just went over the falls with it. And at that point I was like, I never want to surf again. And my dad's sitting there just hitting this board. Oh, you're going in? Why? Oh, come on back out. And I'm just like, fuck you. He's always found funny ways.
Is any of this true?
Yes,
I thought you were out there protecting him all.
I was. But you have to, you know, pay your dues before you get wise.
Is your name Santa Claus? Is that what they call
It used
you?
to be.
No, he would say stuff like, you gotta paddle hard, you winky. He used to always call me a winky all the time. What was that was what Pops
Used to call us Winky.
Yeah,
You a
winky.
Winky.
Yeah, winky. I think that probably means like in modern day terms, you little
Moron.
bitch, you moron,
You moron.
stupid ass, you winky, you wop, something, I don't know. It was a good time.
But anyway, the only thing I forgot to give you was the surfboard racks to put on the wall.
Get those now.
Yeah, they're in the hot rod.
That's it. This is